In this tutorial, we will complete Approval Form 1B. A completed Form 1B is required for each student, including each individual team member. This is basically the student and parent's signature sheet. In box 1, it's asking that both the student and the parent acknowledge the risks and possible dangers to the child of the proposed research plan. It's asking that the parent and student sign that they've read the MSSEF and ISEF rules and guidelines and that they'll adhere to all of the state and international rules. And it's also asking that both parent and student will abide by the ethics statement found at www.scifair.com. It's a simple form in that the student prints their name and signs, and the same for the parent. Please note, this form must be completed and dated prior to experimentation, and that includes prior to any entry that goes into the scientific notebook. The second portion of this form is important. It's asking if the project requires prior SRC approval. For Region 6 in the Boston Fairs, prior approval will only be granted up until December 18th. The forms are due at the Boston City Science Department by December 18th. This is where we will assess the research plan. If your student's research plan includes human subjects, hazardous chemicals, activities, or devices, vertebrate animals, potentially hazardous biological agents or rDNA, human or vertebrate animal tissue, or if the research is conducted in an institutional or industrial setting, then please submit the forms by December 18th so that they can have prior SRC approval. If you have a question and you're not sure, it's better to err on the side of caution and pass the forms in early by the December 18th deadline. Moving down to box 3, this is the final ISEF affiliated FAIR SRC approval box. This box will be signed by the SRC chair. It's indicating that the student was pre-approved to do the work according to the research plan, that they conducted the work according to the research plan, and now the SRC is attesting to the fact that the prior plan, the experimentation, and now they're verifying that they both matched. If you have any questions again on whether or not the project requires prior approval, please do not hesitate to contact the Boston Public Schools Science Department.